Hi guys, this is Debbie from Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today we're going to be making this set of birthday cards, some quick and easy birthday cards using the Simon Says Stamp birthday borders stamps. So first I gathered up some of my ink cubes. I've got some dye inks here from both Hampton Arts and from Hero Arts. So I'm going to pick out which of those I want to use and then pick out which of the stamps I want to use from this set. There's so many good stamps on this that I pretty much wound up using almost everything in the entire set for this one set of cards. So I've got everything set up on my stamp platform from Tim Holtz. I'll be using this throughout this because I am making 4 cards, and I've got 4 different colors selected for the cards themselves. I am double and triple stamping these. I'm glad I've got it in the stamp platform because it didn't really stamp that well, but in the end it turns out good. And I'll be following the same process for each of the 4 cards, just in 4 different colors. Here I'm inking up the stamps for the second card. One of the things I like about this set is it is a real simple layering stamp set. I haven't done a lot with layering because I'm always afraid I'm not going to get it lined up quite right. So you'll see here I am using a piece of acetate that I've got a grid printed on. It's actually a transparency that I'm using to line up the second stamp. So it's actually going to be the outline of each of those candles. So I'm lining that up. Putting the plastic back on there before I ink up the stamp. And then I'm going to ink the stamp up and then just see whether or not that's in place or not. And it turned out pretty good, so I'm just going to clean that off and then go ahead and finish stamping on each of my cards with the outline stamp for the candles. Next, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time it's going to be for the little candle flames that's going on top of the candles. There's a separate stamp for the color part of that too. So that's one of the things that makes this such a quick and easy set to use. So that finishes up the stamping. What I'm going to do next is just trim back the card panel, trim back the mat, and then mount those onto our card bases. Decided that I wanted to put a little something on the inside of the card, so I'm going to put the outline stamp for the candles on the inside as well. So here I'm just setting up my card with that piece of acetate to make sure I get everything lined up. Do have a little bit of trouble figuring out exactly where I want this, and so it does take a couple of minutes to get that part finished up. Also, there's so many cute sentiments on here. On this one stamp set, I had trouble picking one, I'll be honest. They're all real cute, they're all kind of snarky, and I thought they were just adorable, but it did take a while to decide. And here I made a little bit of a mistake. I had left some plastic on there, so of course I had to reset up the layout on the inside of the card again, because that plastic of course pulled it off. And then the magnet gets in the way, and figuring out exactly where to position the magnet has always been a little bit of an issue for me. So it took me a minute or two to get this part. I just am including it to let you know that all of us go through this. And then I'm stamping one time down onto the acetate just to make sure it is where I wanted it to be placed. So now I'll use my dot liner adhesive to put everything together, putting the panels onto the back onto the mat and then onto the card base. And then as a final touch, I took the hearts that are included in this set and just stamped those in a couple of places on the front and on the inside of the card. So that finishes up this card set. This is a really nice set for you to be able to make some quick and easy cards for those last minute birthdays. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting.